Hello there. Welcome to JonnyBuildz. I am your host, Johnny, and hello there, Vab. You are Greg, and whoever else is out there. Ben, unfortunately, he if you can't see, he's got trivia tonight, so he won't be here, but he stopped by to say hello. This is what we're working on. Let's go up a little bit with it. This is the walking AT-AT I started working on last week along with Hogwarts finishing up. There's some changes I want to make to this that I did, and I'm like, ooh, this works, but I gotta change some things. This is all for BrickFest Live that's this coming weekend. And actually, let me show you the little thing I did for this. So this is what I'll be doing at BrickFest Live. Now this will just be, hey Scott Davis, good to see you. This will be shown, and it'll have actually 4 base plates. We won't be doing all of them tonight, but we'll be getting the basics for what I can finish the rest of the week. But the Pac-Man arcade is what I'll be doing at BrickFest Live this weekend. There's actually going to be 3 streams this weekend, so come and hang out for however long you want. First one is going to be at 8:30, which is kind of just a overview of all the things that people in the Steel City Lug are showing. So it's kind of a walk around, and probably a walk around to the main floor. BrickFest starts at 9. My main stream for doing the Pac-Man arcade starts at 9:30 on Saturday, and then BrickFest starts on Sunday at 10. It starts an hour later for some reason. And I'm starting my stream right at 10 because there's a lot of customizing I want to do to this Pac-Man arcade. And yeah, there's going to be, I got a lot to do. So Concord is talking to me. No, it knows its time is not yet. So, there's a lot of stuff going on this weekend. I got a lot to do. We're doing a lot of prep work and things. Set up stuff on Friday, so this is kind of the lead into doing that. So we're going to get that out of the way. There will be an image, that same image will be at the end too, in case you guys want any information. Real quick, I don't know if she is watching, but a quick shout out to my niece, Malaya. She was Facebook timing my wife and I, and she was like, I want to watch all your streams. So I'm like, here you go, go watch the streams. So I don't know if she's able to stop by before she goes to bed, but special hi to Malaya, and get to sleep. You got school tomorrow. So this thing does work. It works with the snow speeder on the other side, but I want to make some quick changes first. You can see I've done a little bit of white structure here to kind of start covering over and just get some idea as to how I'm going to build around this and get all the pieces on here. But that's just basics. We're going to be doing a lot of that stuff tonight. So we're going to disconnect the AT-AT from this because I need to move some of this stuff around. I'm going to put him aside for the moment. Just fits in the box. Alright. We're going to get to work on some of this. So the way this works is this actually lays down on top of this. And I used some 2x1s that has the little dot in the middle here to help buffer and keep this from going too far forward. But then as I was playing with stuff, I realized I didn't need that, so I'm going to take this stuff apart and change it up. So I don't know if you can tell or not, but the middle right here actually does not move. It does not rotate. So the top of the mountain, which we're going to actually put this guy on top, he's going to kind of go somewhere up here, is not going to rotate, just like the rest of the mountain here won't rotate. It'll just be the middle. So kind of a lot of little playing around with things to make it work the way I want it to. It's been interesting. So how's everyone doing tonight? It is Tuesday. It's my stream time, and I hope everyone is doing fantastic and had a good dinner. I just finished mine, actually. I had shrimp and fish. It was fantastic. So good. There we go, got those pieces off, and now we can do a little bit more. So we're gonna do not only this stuff here to fill in a little bit, and this is going to go down more like this and be propped up a bit. We're in fact going to expand. This is going to stay where it's at. This is going to come out. But the bottom here is actually, I need to actually take the head off. Ding. And we're going to, well, I didn't want to take that whole thing off, but that's okay. So you can see how that all works. So this goes up in there, and it actually goes down in here and does not move, which is pretty cool. But I need this part off, put it back on here, and I need to put this in there first as well, so it is where it's supposed to be. And everything else is kind of going to connect to it. There we go. All right. So yeah, how is everyone doing tonight? Keeping out of trouble, keeping out of mischief, or are you enjoying your mischief? You can tell, if you can see over here, I have a lot of these 1x4 flat pieces so that I can, all of this for the most part is going to be covered in white. But I don't necessarily have all the white I need, so we'll some of it's going to be flat, some of it's going to be so they can get some grip, some of it's going to be like this. You forgot, wait, you forgot all about dinner. How did you forget all about dinner? Oh, how did that turn out? How did, I've seen pictures of it, like, you know, other people building it, so how did yours turn out? Piece does not want to go on there. There we go. So I'm going to use, so we can help support this, because there is actually a lot of weight. So the snow speeder actually has a lot of weight that pulls down on this and makes this whole thing lift up just a little bit. So we're going to support this by putting a bunch of flats under here that it can spin around. It is, I have to say, like, the Clone Wars is not my favorite, so, like, the whole era, so, like, I'm not a big fan of a lot of the stuff. However, I know a lot of people were excited, and looking at it, I think it looks more striking than the regular gunship, but it also, I think it's lacking. The stud shooters on the top of the wings. Yeah, there's also, I think a lot of people were complaining that there's no bubble turrets, really. And that, I think, is kind of an oversight that LEGO should have known better. You know? Like, that's kind of a thing that, like, the gunships have, you know? 5-7 of this, oh gosh. You are evil, that's for sure. So that lets us do this now, and whoops. So we're gonna put these things on the corners here and make this more of a circle. Now, of course, I gotta find pieces as I'm going. Like, I don't have all these pieces out, so bear with me whenever I'm searching. It's a little bit more time-consuming than, you know, normal pieces that, you know, they're coming in the bags and stuff like that. Okay, there's another one of those. Now, I've got 3 separate of the white. And in fact, I'm going to start getting some of these bigger pieces out because we're going to go through those relatively quickly. And then once I get, you know, this working the way I want it to, I'll put it together with the AT-AT and you guys can see it move around a little bit. And it actually moves very, very, very nicely. very nicely. Is that a 4? Yep, there's a 4. I need one more 4. Oh, and behold, there we go. And I need one more flat 4x2. Lots of block pieces that are going to be used, and I got a lot from the different sets that I've collected, especially this past year. The couple, like the space set that they had at Costco, I got 3 of them, and so I have a lot of the pieces I need, which is good. All right, so we'll go up here. Oh, I already did that side. Got one too many. All right. So let's see what we do here. So we want a little bit here in the middle. So I'm going to get a 2. Put that in here. Nothing underneath. Do 2 more on the side actually, and then bridge those over with some 3x2s like this. So we're gonna go over top like that to solidify that, and that should not run into anything while it's going up or down. So yeah, that one's a little bit dirty, but I don't care. I'm just doing what I got with what I got, you know. I know this is not nearly as interesting as like a normal build that like has the instructions and everything. This is just kind of, you know, making up as we go. Oh, these are very useful pieces. These 3x3s, so wonderful, so neat. Glad I got a bunch of those. So what's going on this weekend, as I said, is the BrickFest Live. The Pac-Man build is going to be, the first day is going to be the arcade itself, the set itself, and then the second day is going to be me customizing it. I want to make the coin slot work. That's the major thing. And then as long as I have time while I'm doing the cabinet part itself, there's an oldie but goodie. Look at that. That's an old car piece. As long as I have the time, I'm going to finish the bottom of the cabinet completely, and then I'm going to make it so that underneath in the cabinet will open up, and there will be a classic Donkey Kong arcade scene. That's kind of my thought. That's a lot to do in 6 hours, but, you know, I'm going to try it. We'll see what happens. Alright, looking good. There you go. So this side I'm not too worried about, because the AT-AT doesn't actually pull down all that much. I mean, it does a little bit, but it's mostly because the AT-AT is supporting itself, whereas the snow speeder is not. So... let's see. How far down can we go? Now, I don't have any of the 1x1s that I'm normally going to be using. They're all downstairs, so I'll have to add those later. But that's okay. We'll get most of the basics going right now. And I'll finish those little details and stuff as the as the week goes on, which is not that long anymore. I mean, tomorrow's already Wednesday, you know, it's Tuesday night. It's got a lot of stuff to happen. Looking for one more 1x4. If I have to use 2x1s, so be it. It looks like there is old spider web in there. Yes, time really does fly. It's amazing. And it's already like October, which is kind of funny. Like October is already here. Those are 3x1s. I'll leave those out. Oh, nope, that's a 6x1. It's amazing that I don't have that many 4x1s. And speak of the devil, there's one. So here we go here. That's going to go right there. Alright, perfect. Now all this stuff in here is flexible so that like the AT-AT as it pulls along, it can kind of move a little bit. You see I have a little bit of a bar here so that, I mean, this can still move on its own a little bit depending on what this side's doing, but it's not as dependent on that. Hey Logan, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, so like I said, I'll fill these in with the 1x1s later. Or I may put headlights in there and like do stuff over top. Only a week left. There's not even a week left. I mean, like, Friday's coming up really quickly. Alright, so that is well supported now. So, let's put this on. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's going to be good. Okay, so that still goes down. This can go down. There we go. Alright, so let's get the AT-AT back on here. I'm actually going to have to move these pieces out of the way. And move this out so it has enough room to kind of move. It's so useful that this thing has a handle, though, for movement. Is that in time, though? Because, like, that means Friday you'll be waiting for it, and then you have to do setup. Like, is that in time? I guess it depends, huh? Oh, and it matters if you miss the bus or not, you know? Okay, there we go. He's back in action. Move him over to the side. Now, I'm going to move this back just a little bit so we can get both this and the snow speeder. And in fact, somebody showed me, not naming any names, someone showed me or suggested, like, hey, this is the anchor from the snow speeder. Let's put it on the AT-AT, so we're going to. So it's like it's trying to rope it, but the AT-AT is following it. So. Alright, don't want to sit on my cat. Alright. Now, unfortunately, the snow speeder is going the wrong way. It should be leaning this way because that's the way it's turning. But, you know, what are you going to do? That would be really difficult to do anyway. So, alright, make sure everything is there, tight, good to go. That's nicely supported. That's no longer pulling. Or at least if it is, it's not much. This goes back on the top. I'm not going to do that right now, but that's where it'll go. Scooch this back ever so slightly. And let's see it go. Now this I'm not sure how much, like whether this will work, like how much this is going to go out, but it should be fine. It should just hang out there. Hopefully not get caught on anything once we build up. All right, ready? Here we go. There it is. All right. So I had to stop it because otherwise it's going to fall off. So there we go. That's it. It's ready to do its thing. All right. So next parts. So let's disconnect that. Yeah, that's what I want it to be, but let's say that he's not there yet because he's not actually going around him. He's trying to get around him, and the AT-AT keeps following him around, so it's not happening. But if I can make it more taunt, I will. The problem is going to end up being whether, like, for instance, like, so if I had, like, a piece of Lego that stuck out to hold this taunt, that piece of Lego is going to have to go all the way around as well, just like this does. So I may be able to do it, but it's going to, it'll be interesting to see if I can. I mean, I have some clear pieces, actually. I don't know if they would work, but, like, I could do something like this, maybe. Oh, see, now I'm getting an idea. I guess we could do one here. Like that. Hold on, ideas. Roll it back. What do you mean? Well, if I do that, it's just going to be a straight line. And the mountain is kind of going to go sticking out, you know. Oh, those are on the wrong... Whoops! How did that happen? Those are too wide. 2, 4... I gotta move this one back one. There... Oh, no. Wait. No, that was correct. Just didn't want to go on there. Alright, there we go. So, like, if I make it taunt, like, I can do that, but then it's just a straight line, and that's going to run into things here, I think. But, if I do this, let's try that. There's our grappling hook. We could have it go here. And I can winch this up. Oh, this might be really cool. There we go. Oh yeah. Let's see if I have the piece that I want in here. I want a little clear, a wedge piece will work. Oh, that'll work. There we go. There we go. Not quite 100%, but it looks better, so to speak. There we go. Now I needed a little bit of slack because the leg does move, so I need to make sure that it, Alright, well, let's test it, just to see. Nice, there we go. Very, very cool. Okay, so there's enough play in there that it'll work. So there we go. All right. I could wrap it around this thing, but I don't want to do that. I want to try to just keep it straight. It is. It's just going to go around and around in a circle all day. Now, I do have... The nice thing is, so the back end is where... Here, I'll show you guys that part. So let's disconnect this. I'll take this guy off. So, and we'll disconnect the AT-AT for the moment. Well, for now. So when it comes to getting the batteries out, this is actually really cool. He's leaning quite a lot. Let me fix him and let him finish. There we go. Okay. So his back end is kind of funny. We can lift it up. Okay. And because there's so much weight on it, it does not like to stay. So I end up, it's just easier to take it off. It's just one hinge that fits there. So take that off. We take this off. So it's out of the way. And then this just pulls out. This is what actually joins, and this is the battery pack here. That's what joins this whole thing together. And you take this off, because I'm going to have extra batteries. Oh, whoop, 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 whoop. No, 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 no. Gotta be careful you don't turn it on. So it gets turned on from this. So like there's like a Technic piece that goes right there. Alright, disconnect that. Let's tuck it under the handle so we don't lose it. And then it just comes up and out. Oh, I'm supposed to take off the things that sorry, I forgot. The things that turn the thing on. I have to take them off too. Pain in the butt a little bit, but it does work. Just not as nicely as it could. So I take off the yellow on one side and then the yellow on the other. So those are the things that turn it on and off. And then this slides out. And that's it. So then I can take this off, change the batteries. 3 AA's on each side. 3 AA's. And then put it back in and away it goes. So, yeah. Pretty cool. And then to put it back in, you kind of just like pop it in. I had to play around with this to get it to work. It goes in head first. It has to go in a specific spot. There we go. And of course I messed it up. There we go. Okay, now it's seated in there properly. And again, you put these back on the side. Part of my head, my big furry head. I am getting a haircut before this, by the way, because I definitely need it. And this has to go back on here, otherwise it doesn't work. You have to be able to power the motor. So it's a little bit of a pain to get everything back the way it needs to be, but you know, it does work. I have no idea, but it's not doing much, so I'm hoping it lasts, you know, at least. I mean, if I have to switch it once a day, that's not a big deal. So like, you know, I'm not too concerned. But yeah, there is no rhyme or reason as to how long it lasts. I have no idea. Yeah, once a day would be ideal. And I have not heard anything from the Lego store about Ned Flanders, so I'm assuming he's up and running and working, but, you know, who knows? Let me put that back in there. His butt fits in. This goes back on here. And we just pop this back in. So that is, I mean, it's not super quick, but I mean, like, it's fast enough. So you scared everyone away? Nah, people are here. They're just chilling and watching and doing their things. You are engaging, and that's what matters. Oh, I don't know if you guys noticed this either, but as he walks, the head actually rotates. It actually rotates up and around. It's attached to all the motor stuff, so it's kind of neat that it all does that. So that's the AT-AT portion. So now let's work on this a little bit more. Just listening, see? He's just listening. So what we got to do is we're going to make these things all kind of the same here with the Technic pieces I have over here. I'm going to move these out because they are not what I'm going to do on that side. I thought better of it. But what we're going to do is start filling in the mountain a bit, and that's there. need, so like a corner piece here, that's going to go around every side. But it has to be down one, so this can go up, like that. Okay, so we're going to do that around every side. Start filling things in. And actually, I'm going to do, where are those 3s? So these 3x1s, I'm glad I got them out, so that I can extend this down, and we can have kind of a base to go for the next level of stuff. And at the same time, and I gotta watch I don't knock things off over here. These big base plates, there's going to be 4 of them, and this once we get some of this done, we're going to move this over to the middle and figure out where all of these things are going to be placed in here. Then each base plate can be done individually once I know where the things are going to go. All right, so just like I did here, I filled in these couple pieces. We're going to do that with each of the other sides too. So this side needs it too. I need my 6. Goes right there. I lost a big piece here. This is why I need a bigger. This is why I need a bigger studio. Zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see better what I'm working on. Let's move this over so I don't have to move over as far. There we go. So we're going to put in that to join. This is going to go here. What this does is it helps solidify all this stuff, because really there's only 4. Here, I'll show you guys. There are only 4 things. Well, I can't because I got this in here now. There's 4 1x1 pieces that are holding this on. So 4 of those, so that's 4 studs that is holding that onto the top. Plus this. So there's not that much. So that's what we're working on here, is solidifying that up. So we need a. We need the 8 or we need the 6? Okay. Scott's probably busy doing homework, right? Yeah, we're using the 8, so that's down here. So where we just put this, we put this through. Now we can put this in. See how we're solidifying everything here. So now there's multiple things that are going in, and we're kind of shoring everything up a little bit more. Now we're going to do something down here as well. We're going to put in a 6. 6? Or is it a 4? Yeah, it's definitely a 6. Oh, I dropped a piece. And colors, again, do not matter. Simply because, now this is interesting. How did I do this? Oh, I did the 6 first. Ah, alright. Or is it higher? No, that's right. I think I did the 6 first, and then the 8 is longer. Well, I don't know how old you are. I was just making something up, you know. Alright, so that one stays there. This blue one goes up here. So the 6 goes first. There we go. And the 8 is going to go here. And we need a black down here. Is that another 6? 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, this is a 10. Use this one. Hello there, how you doing, Lego Man? So Lego Man, if you are indeed going to be at BrickFest, I will have your prize from the contest there. So, and in fact, I'm going to give you a little bit of a bonus since you've had to wait so long. So, also Logan, I'll have yours as well. There we go. Hey, Nick. Good to see ya. How you doing? Yeah, the Venator's already on back order. I'm not surprised at that. It's an okay ship, but again, not for me. Not for me. All right, let's take this one off. Move that down. Whoop. How did I do this? Yeah. So 3x. Where's the other 3x1? 3x1. There it is. That. Wait, what? You got a car? No way. No way, Logan. No way. I do not believe you. Do not believe you at all. But congrats. That'll make it so you don't miss the bus anymore. unless you forget to fill up your car with gas. Oh, you like the teal Lego car. Oh. Wait. You mean that? You got that? I was all excited that you got a real car. But no more. Oh yes, yeah, that's what you want. So that's what you'll get. You will get the that Lego car. So you will have that as your mode of transportation. Alright, so this goes right in there. And this one goes here. I gotta get a few more of these blue ones. Luckily I have the bag here with me. And then these 8, 2, 4, 6, 8 go down here. Alright. So I got my bag of Technic parts. I've been amazed at how much I've been using Technic, but it works so good as a base. So if you don't use Technic in doing your own builds and stuff, shame on you. Once you figure out how to do a couple things with it and just start playing around with like angles and stuff, it opens up a whole world of possibilities for things. So good. Right there, and then so the 8 go down here, down there. 10 times? What do you mean? This part is the fun part. This is why I don't do instructions, because I don't do things the way you're supposed to build Lego, and so if someone was like, hey, can you do instructions? I'd be like, I have no idea how this would go together. I'd be like, Vab, take it apart and figure it out. Alright. Oh, this! Oh, you haven't seen this yet. So this was from Brick Erie. Someone was 3D printing these, and you know what's really cool about this? Hold on a second. You know what's really cool about this? Not all of them do this. Turn on the flashlight. There we go. It glows. No, he didn't. He was just selling them. So I can't remember how much I paid for this, but it glows. It's pretty cool. Actually, I could take this and put one of my little thingies in there, my little light things for Hogwarts. It was part of the swap or whatever the swap meet they were doing, and so he was just selling them there as is. Ooh, that one's bent. See, this is one of the ones I got from my my haul. So that one is bent. That one won't be no good. Yeah, everyone saw it. Like he had that, and he also had 3D printed like flowers. My wife got a set of those, just because, and she got different colors, so they look really cool. Maybe we'll take those as well, just to have them and be like, looky, looky. Exactly. You don't know you need it until you realize that you need it. It's like, oh man. See, if you had been there, you could have spent all your life savings on one. Actually, he wasn't selling them for very much. They were pretty cheap, so it was pretty cool. But I'll bring in the flower as well, I think, just because I think it's really cool too. So, alright, I am looking for these pieces. This should be the last, really, of the Technic I need before I start, you know, just filling in everything. Okay, so at BrickFest, I'm going to be building the Pac-Man arcade the first day. And then the second day, I'm going to be customizing it and making it fun. And I want to make it so that the... oh, I need to take that off. So that the whole... oh, whoops. No, that's right. So that the coin return works. I don't know if I'll be able to make that work, but I have ideas, so we'll find out. You know what? That's okay. That's part of the fun. People will be like, hey, how you doing? You'll be like, don't bother me. I'm trying to figure this out. We'll all pat your head, give you warm milk, and say like, now, Logan. It should be a lot of fun. I think it's funny that that Cam's Reef is going to be all by itself because it's so large. It's taking up 6 tables. So it'll be interesting to see all that along with all the other stuff that's going on there. I'll be doing yeah, definitely. It's going to be the most interesting, I think. At the same time, it's going to be weird because, like, again, I'm taking the existing Lego and I'm going to rip apart parts of it and do what I want with it, because that is part of the fun. Oh man. Ah, don't bite your tongue. That's bad form. Bad form, Peter Pan. Alright, so we're going to put that in there. Whoops. Alright. I'm just going to finish off with these black ones. I'm not going to go all the way through, but that's okay. Ooh, actually, I could put those in there to keep them from moving out, but that's alright, we'll be fine. So that goes there, that goes there. We need another 6x1, and then we need the other 8. This can go away now. There we go. This keeps pulling out, which is fine. It's just funny. You mean as far as like UCS sets? Oh, the Death Star, absolutely. It's just so epic. I mean the land speeder is pretty cool, sure, but there's something about the Death Star that's just amazing, and it's huge. So. Everything should be as it should be. Alright, so we got the filler in there. So now we got to start the Technic filler. So now we got to start putting this stuff together. It is beautiful. It's a very, very cool set. It just works well. And alright, let's get some more pieces. Putting these on. Ooh, so this is looks like somebody gnawed on this one a little bit, huh? Look at that. That will not be going into my build. This one's dirty, but I don't care about that because I can hide the dirt on the inside. There we go. Now we need one more. That one's too long. Kind of want to start off these all being the same length. Yeah, the trash compactor, yeah, I get what you mean. There we go. Okay, cool. All right. So now what we're going to do is make sure everything's down, everything is firm and solid there. And do this across, just right in the middle. This is gonna be interesting to see how. Yeah, there we go. All right, good, 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 good. Now this, I think I can. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. So let me. That'll go down. So I need longer. That's a 6. I think a 10 will work. This is the part that's always interesting for me because I don't know the exactness that the Lego pieces, the technique goes on. Okay, so it's not. Maybe it is. It might not be 100% right. Let's see. It looks like it should be able to fit and not cause a problem. But I have to kind of pull them out because they're getting pushed. And they have nothing, you know, on the inside that's kind of keeping them pushed out. So like that. So I got to kind of pull it out as I push it on. There we go. That's solidifying pretty good. Alright, we're going to do one more. Nah, I don't want to do that. Nope, nope, nope. I think that'll work. I think that'll be fine. Right there. So there's going to be some stuff showing. Not a lot, but some. And that's okay. Part of the character, right? As my dad would say. That fits perfect. Look at that. All right. So our base is starting to come to fruition here. So now that I've done that side, I need to do the others. So this is going to go along this side here. Right down there. We're going to do this first. Again, I kind of got to pull it out so that it solidifies with everything. And it doesn't want to. So what I may have to do is push this out. No, it's not done. This is going to take a bit. So I'm going to take that part off so I can pull this out a little bit while I put this on. And good to see you, Jerry, by the way. What do you mean? You know what we're doing. We're doing BrickFest. I don't know what... I don't understand the question. We are definitely doing BrickFest. Like we're displaying, and BrickFest is doing its thing. You know, we're just displaying there as kind of the sponsors, I guess. Not really the sponsors, but you know what I mean. There we go. That's looking nice. Okay. Rotate. Move this one off of there for the moment. So what are you up to, Jerry? Aside from causing trouble and posting funny pictures of SWTOR from the days gone by. Oh, the below decks, yeah. I heard that's pretty fun. Get all these white pieces out of here. There we go. You got something in there? Doesn't want to go on. Yeah, hold on. Where's my brick separator? This brick, there's something wrong with it. It does not want to go on properly. Yeah, it's a little bit old. There we go. It works. Your guilty pleasure, huh? Oh, the AT-AT? He's down below right now because I'm busy working on this stuff. So he's taking a breather. So the snow speeder and the AT-AT are off while I'm working on this because they'll just get in the way for right now. Once I get this done, I'll bring them back up and we'll see how they work. See how good they go. I just got them out of the way. That's 8. Those are all 8s, which may be useful later. I need one more 10 by 2. That's a 6. Oh, look at that. That could be useful for something. It'd be like snow troopers coming down. Where is the at? Finding a lot of these flat pieces that I will find useful at some point during this, I'm sure. It's funny, some people, like, I say AT-AT simply because if you say at, like whenever you try to do the scout one, it's ATST. So how do you say atst? I mean, like, it just doesn't sound right. Ooh, that'll be perfect. Because it's pressing right up against... Oh, yeah, there we go. Now things are getting solid. Yeah, atst does not make any sense, so I just say AT-AT, because then I can say ATST or ATTE. So how would you say the ATT? It'd be at-t. At-t? I don't know. How would you say that? It would be T. Hi everybody that's watching, by the way. Really appreciate it. Everyone stopping by and chilling and, you know, say something in chat, say hi. Let me know how you're doing. We are working on a MOC here. Yeah, it'd be 8. That doesn't make sense. That I don't want my ATTE to eat me. That would just be weird. All right. So we got this part down. Now what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to build up the bottom. Hi Vab. Good to see you again. I just saw a bunch of people were at least watching or whatever, so I figured I would say hi to everyone. And again, another shout out to Malaya. She's probably asleep now, but a little shout out to her, my niece, that was all like excited to watch some of the old streams that I've done. So I know you've been here. I figured. That's why I was like confused that you said that. Yeah. Though I have to say, I have a shirt that has the AT-AT on it, but on its back, like where its body would be, is two @ symbols. So it's like @ obviously. So it makes it kind of fun. All right. So what we want to do here is we're going to meet these things together, and they're probably going to come down to here. I'm not sure how far down I want to go with that. Where are the 8 8s at? Now you're hurting my head. Alright, so I want to make this kind of circular, so we're going to start here with this mountain, like that. And somewhat random. Let's do this. -1 for... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Do that. We're going to make it a little bit interesting. Sure it was, Logan. Sure it was. Put that. So something like this. Do 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 do. It's a good song, by the way. All right. So that's kind of how we're gonna do this. Now, like I said, we need to make this become on a corner because we got to do 4 of these. So AAT is another vehicle. Yes, it is. All right. So have the idea for there, but let's get this on the corner so that we know where it's supposed to go. And then I'll bring out the AT-AT and he can go around a bit. All right. So this is gonna be interesting to take all this off. I don't know the best way to do it. I guess I'll start from this side. Alright, so there we go. That can come off. This is shorter, that's why I have that there. Alright, let's go to the side. There we go. Yeah. Alright. They're all pushing against each other now. This is very, very tight. Alright. 3. Look at it wiggle. And the last one, that one goes away. I don't want to pull too hard because I don't want it to suddenly just like go flying. Let's see if I can bend this down a little bit. Oh, boom. That's okay. They all stayed together, which is good. I'm okay with that. Like I said, each one was only held on by one of this. So that's okay. And your head defaulted. Alright, so this is our central pillar, and this is going to go to the corner because it's going to bridge all 4 of the nah, it's fine. They all came off, and that's okay because I can actually this actually works better because now I can solidify everything a little bit better. So it's all good. This actually is cool because now I actually see how it goes together in a sense, and like I can't rewind on a live stream, unfortunately. It would be cool if I could. Hey, Clicking Cliff, how you doing tonight? We're working on a MOC, which you can't even see right now because it all fell apart, but it's okay. It is doing what it was meant to do. All right, so let me show you what we're doing. So, yeah, he'll be like, oh no. So this is our corner. I'll show you. In the other 4, we're going to have 2, 3, 4. So this has to be right in the middle of all 4 of them. And the first one of these will more than likely go right there. And it's offset, so you see how this one is going to be on this particular stud, or this particular plate. Right like that. No, it's fine. Okay, so that's how it's going to work. And then the other one, the next one is going to go here. It'll be on the other plate. It'll be right on the edge here. So that's going to be on the other plate. It doesn't attach to this one at all. So this is what I need to see to know how far away these are going to be. So it looks like 2 away is where this little study piece goes, or where it starts. Okay, so now I know. So 2, 4, and that's where this starts. Okay, that's perfect. That's good. That's good. So then these, what I can do is move these out of the way, start with 1 plate, and then I can just work on this plate, you know, get it started. So yep, I've won some stuff. I actually won one of those radio contests where they're like, you know, text the keyword or whatever. I won one of those once. I got like $1,000. It was a long time ago, but okay, there we go. So that's there, because it goes by 4. So 2, 4. It's supposed to go on there, right there. So this gives me an indication, so I can just do the mountain part here, and I can work on that without having these all up and everything. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Those are 12. I think these ones are longer. I think this one's 14. Yeah, so these 2 actually need the extra. And that one's gonna go, where's my other one? No, that's not it. That's my cap. And then this one, I'm just gonna put it here as a placeholder. Actually goes, hold on, right there. So I can move these out of the way, and from this I can kind of start working on the mountain. Of course I moved that. And make sure I didn't screw that up. So that one will go there. And this should only be up like probably like 4, something like that. So we're gonna do a 6 on each end so that we can connect them. And then we can, like I said, we can build it independently of these things. So make it a little bit random. I want it to be closer. This one I think I'm going to have a little bit of it jut out on its own, kind of. I'm gonna have 2 streams on Saturday. Saturday, the first stream will be, what did I say, guys? First stream will be 8:30, so it'll be early, simply because the whole BrickFest thing starts at 9, so I kind of want to do the kind of a walkthrough of all the lug stuff. And now I can move this out of the way. There we go. So we got our first start of our mountain things. So we can start. Now I'm not going to cover anything here. It's just going to be off to the side. So Stab. The 8 ATTs are ATT, MTT, Everest, Latitude. What? That's confusing. That is way too confusing. Well, if you are there in time, if you're going to be there at all, then you will be. You can appear on stream and stuff and just be like, "Hi guys, you all know me as the Lego Man." All right. So, some of these pieces. Now, what I need to do is do some filler down here with other colors that I'm not going to be using and that you will not see. So let's get some pretty pink in there and some red. This kind of stuff is what makes a thing like this heavy. I'm going to keep this. Nope, this one will have to be off there. Oh no, Logan's fine. Logan's all good. That was just, I just don't know what to say. Alright, filler brick, filler brick. Filler brick is very useful, as long as you have it. Alright, so... Yep, Lego Man will be there ready to go, it sounds like. He's going to be all excited. Alright. Get this out of the way. He'll be pumped up. He's going to be like, oh yeah, we're going to get to this. He'll be like, let's get this party started. Oh, did you? So what did you get for winning a contest like that? I'm curious. Oh, you're staying then. Oh, that's cool. That'll be neat. Hopefully you have fun chilling. Are you staying in Monroeville itself? I don't want to ask too many questions. I don't want your mom to get worried. That goes there. Where's this? So if I put this here, so that goes there. That goes there. I can put a couple of these down along the way. Is that good enough? Oh, nope. That'll run into it. Oh yeah, that'll be perfect. Yeah, nice. Okay, there we go. Filler can go right here. I think that'll be fine. Yeah, that'll be good. Alright, cool. And a little bit more filler down here. Sounds like you'll have a good time, though. There is a lot of stuff to do around Monroeville, so be sure to find a good place to eat Friday night. I don't know what time you're getting in, but, just chillax and enjoy whatever there is to offer you. Nah, I want to do a 4. There we go. All right. Let's stalker for 20 seconds. Nah, I'm not, you know. I don't have a problem with people wanting to hang out and stuff, and me. I mean, like, it's cool to be able to have a stream and just be able to chat with people, and you know, it's. There we go. Oh, that's gonna be perfect because that'll go. So that goes there. That'll go there. Yeah. That allows this to go on, and then everything else can be filled in right there. Yes, and I will say this, if you are looking at getting a set, don't buy it there. Like, their prices might be higher than Legos, actually. So just be aware. I mean, they have to make money. I don't think they're Lego, they might be Lego resellers, but yeah. So. Yes, minifigures are the most expensive thing when it comes to Lego. Right, I'm putting that back up so I can see what needs to go where. So that goes there. I can do, oh, how far can I go? 3. Do I have a 3? I don't know if I have a 3 in red, but I'll put you right there. Well, let's do this. That there. There we go. That looks better. All right. Let's do a little bit more filler brick. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that's what they did, but I wasn't 100% sure. I didn't want to say anything. Ah, no, I can't do that. It's going to go over here. There's a 3, but that's right. I don't need it now. I mean, the Lego store is not very far away from where you'll be at. So, like, the official Lego store is where you want to go. What is that in there? There's something in that piece. Not sure what. So, let's dig it out. Watch it be like a piece of rat poop or something. I don't know what that is. It's rubbery, though. I mean, it's cool that we get to have, like, a spider. No. There's no spiders in any of my sets. I don't do that sort of thing. So what I'm going to do, actually, is push this over. Here, I'm going to rotate this whole thing so that you guys can see better. I'm leaving this on so I can kind of get an idea how high up I want to go with this part. So I'm going to move these out of the way. These plates are so enormous, but you need the size for what we want to do. So I'm kind of trying to get an idea as to how far down and where these are going to meet. So, good night, you are. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. So, 2, 4, 6, 8. Can I go 8 down? Let's see. So I need this to see how far all this can go. Ooh, that's gonna butt up very, very, very close. So if I did that, oh man, look at that. So this would have to be flat one way or the other, or let's do this. See if I put that on there. Oh man, look at that corner. That's beautiful. Oh man, that looks great. And then these, they will run into each other, so I'll have to build up around and stuff like that. So, but that's okay. I mean, like that. Oh, Saturday, yeah, I agree. I don't like when vendors do that sort of thing. So here, Jerry, I'll put it up. Hold on a second. So the Saturday streams, there's 2 Saturday streams. The first one's at 8:30 in the morning, and then I start building at 9:30 in the morning. BrickFest starts at 9 on Saturday. But I'm doing 8:30. I'm going to do like an overview of like all the stuff that is in the lug, all their different things. And then, you know, I start building the Pac-Man thing at 9. And then Sunday, I start whenever BrickFest starts, which is an hour later at 10. So, yeah. So that's it. So this is so close. That's beautiful. That came out really nicely, so that's good. Yeah, you better be. I'll tell you. I ain't waiting. I'm going to go around, and if you're not ready, I'm just going to be like, this is Logan. No one cares about his stuff because he's not ready. I'm just teasing. All right, so... All right, filler brick. That, I mean, this is all the higher I need to go, so I need a little bit more filler. Oh, okay. Oh, what are you doing in Youngstown? You got a fun time planned? Alright, so let's put that right beside. Oh, yeah, that looks good. That works. That works. You'll be like, no! And I'll be like, too late, man. You should have been ready. Alright, so that's there. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of comparing and stuff. Okay, that goes there. Alright, did I do something wrong? I gotta look. Oh no, it just has to go on top. Slide that over. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's better. Ooh. Alright, good. So this can't go over that. It has to go right there. Alright, that's what I wanted to know. So this one can go back one more. Oh, that's cool. Nice. So you're going to be selling more of your wares. That is neat. Okay, that's good. I'll go right beside. All right. Sweet. That's awesome that you're getting to sell more of your stuff and show it off. That is so cool. So that. Now I'm going to add in some gray pieces too. But not tonight. Tonight is just this stuff. That goes over, so that should stay there. Okay. Next week? I know there's a big solar eclipse that everyone's talking about for like next year or something like that. I didn't realize they were going to do a solar eclipse next week. That's interesting. There we go. Look at that. All right. So there we go. We're looking a lot better with this stuff. There's going to be, like I said, this is boring. This is going to be a lot of smooth stuff. So, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the AT-AT right now because this is all on the corner. But I am going to give it a shot. So let's all cheer for me and hope for the best. Because these are not, they're not on the plates that they need to be. So, oh, on the west side of the country. Okay. I don't generally pay attention to that side. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work because there's barely anything for this to, but I mean, it might help a little bit. So we'll see. All right, so there, those are all there. They're kind of loose. I'm planning on doing that. So because he's going around in a circle the whole time, I'm gonna make like where he's walking kind of lower than the rest. Not sure how much I'm gonna be able to do that, but here, hold on. I have tons of these, so I should be able to do this. We'll see though. It's like everything, it's going to be a challenge. So things that go boom. That's right. Don't forget things that go boom. All right. So let's get this. Here, I'm going to pull this back. There's my cheeseburger. Yes, exactly. So we'll see how that goes. All right, so this goes on here. All right, those are all secure. So the AT-AT is going to be on this side because that's the side this, is over at. So you're going to see his butt. So sorry about that. And I can't move that too far. Right, yeah, that's the idea is. Now here's the thing. Here, let me show you. So the underside of his feet are these smooth things. So I don't know if that's going to make a difference or not. I may have a couple like little tiles scattered in here so that he kind of can push against things, but it might not matter. I don't know if that's going to make a difference or not. That's not working. I need to move this over like this. This is so precarious. Yep, I didn't put them on there. I mean, that's just the way it came. So, all right, so right, yeah, I know. Because the original or the UCS one actually has tires. No, Jerry, I actually can't do that because that's not official Lego. Furniture felt we're not supposed to build with something that's like that. I could, but yeah, I'm not going to. So, all right, so that's there. Let's get our snow speeder. I'm not going to connect the thingy. This will be done for the night. You won't tell. Ha! Yeah, see? But see, Logan knows. Logan knows. And Logan would be a tattletale. Alright, let's pull it back even further. Oh yeah, Jerry is very much the witch, so she doesn't mind. Alright. So, looks pretty good. A little bit of a mountain, a little bit of the sides here. Make sure everything's pushed down the way it should be. This is, and let me put the cap on. What did I do with the cap? Yeah, everything's kind of like not where it should be. Okay, so this is the cap. Like I said, that it's circular on the bottom so that this can go around it. And then this guy is going to go on top, so we'll put him on top. There we go. So, ready? Here we go. There we go. So it does work. Works nicely. He's going to stand in one spot, like I said, because that pole goes all the way through. As this thing circles around. And again, once all these are down, like everything's going to be nice and solid. Like right now it's leaning because it all needs to be together and solid. So yeah, that's the MOC, and it is working great. There's a lot of work I have to do on these. A lot of going back and forth and figuring things out, but it's not going to be too bad. Yeah, Logan's getting the beat down apparently. I guess. What I was hoping was, as this thing moved and this went up and down a little bit, it would make this do that, but there's just way too much weight over here for it. So he's just kind of gonna follow along, which is fine. You know, it is what it is. You'll be the martyr of Lego purism. All right, well, that's it for tonight. And it's okay that that's it for tonight, because there's so much I have to do the rest of this week to finish this. And then Friday is setup. I may actually stream Friday a little bit as we're doing setup, just so you guys can see, you know, because there'll be multiple people that are going to be setting things up. So I may do a setup stream for Friday even, starting around 2 maybe, something like that. We'll just have to see. But I think it would be cool for everyone to be able to see what we're up to and stuff like that. So I did that for Erie BrickFest, and so I might do that for this. So thanks for watching, everyone. Again, if there's a big overlay when I finish the stream that will tell you all the info as to when my streams are going to go. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad this is working. This is kind of like just come out of nowhere. So yeah, really appreciate everyone being here. It's a lot of fun. You guys make this enjoyable. So until next time, whether it's Friday, Saturday, or Sunday that I see you, you know, tune in whenever you want, stay as long as you want, you know, as we're playing around with things, and there'll be all kinds of stuff going. Like I said, this will just be going on its own. I'll be working on the Pac-Man and stuff like that. So as always, may the brick be with you, and we'll see you next time. Until then, keep on building. Again, thanks everyone for being here. Oh, I will get to meet you. You're just going to have to remind me. We'll see you guys later.